What's up, everybody? Welcome to our weekly, what I like to call flagship simul. The flagship stream of the week for me. This is the real deal. Just checking out a bug on the wall. Sorry. Mothra, you will die now. Die. Alright, what's up? Damn, that was loud. Jeez. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I left the volume up so high. Okay. Bling. Mr. Soulhand Grind just resubscribed. Tier 1 for 42 months. Now that's determination. Put up with me for 42 months as a viewer. You have to be pretty devoted. Thank you. Alright. I've got my coffee ready. Move 11, welcome. Thank you, Mr. Sohan, for subscribing. 42 months. Tier 1. Special thanks, Mr. Sohan, being a supporter of the stream. Also in the house, our founder, Move 11. One of the few founders that still remain on God's green earth. Acerbate, who should be a founder, but he discovered the stream just a little bit too late, I think, to qualify for that. What's up? So, here's the simul. Here's the simul info. We're hosting a simul for 25 players. If you'd like to play, you have to be a subscriber or cultist of Sladgie, or just a lucky noob who happens to be polite enough to say, "Hey, can I please play in your simul?" All right, we've got Sparkle Horse Twitch simul, 15 minutes plus 40, 120 minutes. Random color, which I do for fun. Estimated start time, 6:45. Here's our little blurb. Weekly Classical Simul for me, taking on 25 challengers. Please donate. This is a small stream, and due to perpetual brokenness, I don't know how to spell that. Due to perpetual brokenness, had to take up chess just recently. So you can donate via Streamlabs to support the stream and my cheese playing efforts. PayPal, also very convenient. Alright, if you do choose to play in the simul, the rules are no Hansing, or Hansing if you prefer. No London. It's extremely boring and routine, and I just hate when people play the London. That's why that's in there. It's our meme. But I'm serious. Don't play the London. For God's sake, take your time. Even if you don't believe in God, take your time. If you play Bullet, I will curse your soul for eternity. If you play super fast without using your time, you will have your soul cursed. No play unless you can stay a long time. If you stay a long time, we love you long time. No play unless you can stay 3 hours. Alright, thanks from the panda and the shark and myself. With that, enough said. Posting new simul. I'm going to hope Mr. Slow, not Mr. Slow, Someone on Sound will be around. He usually handles the chat. The chat room. What's up? Fudge brownies. Alright. What's the story behind your chocolate Easter pieces? Someone on Sound, there he is. Of all people. Imagine that. It's Someone on Sound. Hey. Alright, here's the link to the simul. Here's the link to blah blah blah. I love this part of the stream. Dun 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 dun. You saw that, right? Pretty cool, huh? Alright, copy the delay. There is a delay. Delay on the way. Saw what you did there, Sladgie. It's next week. What's next week? Easter bunny chocolate Master Bates' favorite holiday. Supper Sladgie. Kind of light dinner tonight, consisting of a piece of chocolate and banana. We ready for some chess today? We ready? Yeah, what am I doing? Alright, so the Simul is launching. I'll read the rules once more before we start. Master Bates in the Simul. Big Dummy, are you a subscriber? If you're going to keep beating me, you have to maintain your subscribership. Slow Hand is a subscriber. Now, who else? Pirate may or may not be a subscriber, but they are a regular contributor here, playing in a lot of my streams. Someone on Sound. VIP. Arsenal Fan, what's up? Arsenal Fan. You had a dream I ate the best star. You're the weirdest comments. Move 11. Oops, my poor kids, we just paid all the bills today. Totally for... What's happening? I don't know. Alright. That sounds better now, Sladgie. Oops. There it goes. Yusuf Engine 66, yeah. Chess Classroom 84. Much Unicum, wow. Unicum is dangerous. Dangerous. Billy Pikachu. Well, we only have what? Where's Asterby? He's in. Asterby, Big Dummy, Mr. Slow, Pirate, Someone on Sound, Arsenal Fan. And the other subscribers. It's never too late. Damn, dude. Do you know what Unicum is? It's an iconic Hungarian drink. It's a liqueur. Similar to Jägermeister. Not quite as nasty. Yeah, I would rate it as a slightly more pleasant version of... It's a digestive. Okay. What do we got? The cartel. The first member of the cartel has shown up. Slendrina. Ooh, nasty game. I lost to them last time. We don't talk about that here. Guys, please support the stream. We've got 5 gift subs from Move 11 this week, 500 bits from Move 11, Sap partnering with 100 Anonymous. Come on, guys. Let's start the Bitstorm. Bitstorm on the way. Warmly Red has followed. Warmly Red. Widely Red. Widely or warmly? Who else is here? Mr. Sloan just started the donation stream with gift of tier 1 sub to Pirate. He's gifted over 1,000 subs to the stream. I've been doing this for a long time. I got ship shop curry spam fritter. I don't know if I'm going to be sick. Alright. Rebardi. It's nice to see a player I played a lot of games with that isn't been on the stream for a long time. Warm Red. Warm Red. We'll give them a shot. Sybil Dorset of the Cartel. Oh, Arsenal Fan. Man, it's been a long time. Alright. We've got Senja, please. Chich channel, please follow the flow. I want play. Please me. Please me. I see your stream, please accept. Please get me. I subscribed. I love this stuff. I love you. Open source pupil. It's awesome. Love you. We gotta accept that. Open source pupil, are you there? Wow. But they're a bullet player. I don't know, open source pupil. You've got a lot of bullet games. If you play bullets. If you play bullet in the Simul, I'm gonna eat your soul, and you'll never be able to play chess again. Guys, here's just a recap of the Simul rules. No Hansing, which means no help or computers or cheating. No London, which is a boring opening that I prefer people don't play. Take your time. If you play it like it's a bullet game, I'm going to curse your soul, which means you'll live the eternity of the afterlife without going to a good place. No play unless you can stay a long time, 3 hours. Alright? I mean, I appreciate it. People love me, though. I really like that. I love being loved. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no refusing to explain your moves. How you mysteriously got them from an alien source. Open source people. Okay, you love me. I can't resist. What else? I subscribed. I want play. Please me. Please you. Alright, that costs extra. Billy Pikachu. Guys, let's get the subscriptions flowing here. Come on. We gotta start soon. Sobrino99. Sybil Dorset used 500 bits. Poof, 500 bits, just like that. See, ask and ye shall receive. 500 bits from, they're already in. Notch Papa of the cartel. We don't know. We suspect he could be part of the cartel, but we're not sure. He has a Hungarian-sounding name. Vostrikov. CK Law. Adam, the Irish dude. Very descriptive. Is rating with a party of 6. Move 11 just gifted tier 1 sub of the community. It went to the evil guy. No. TS 1966. TS 1966. Oh, Repunj Bansa? Can I play, please? Can I play, please? You can play. Thanks for the gift sub. Adam the Irish dude, enjoy the stream. Thank you, man. Thank you for raiding. Irish dudes. Eric the Red. Or we've got 13 players. We need 12 more. I am please get me, sir. It's Genera Pasquale. Easter bunnies. Alright. Fellow Easter name person. What else we got? Me Boyd. Cartel. I'm good. Great losing poker session yesterday. Really happy about that. But I'm trying to just forget about it and play some chess. Alright. Tamiru. Papa Beeve. No, not enough games. Laos, you have enough players in the Simul already. Leave it to Beaver. CK Law will let him play. He's very quiet. To anyone interested, free app. Is that a porn site? Alright, what are we doing? We've got 16 players. I got a message here. Alright. Hey, I'm preparing my Spanish and wings game. Sorry. Whatever, I can't read. I need glasses. Which one would you want to face? Yeah. The King's Gambit. I mean, the King's Gambit is just not... It's just not completely 100% sound. Spanish is way more correct and harder to play against, I think. I'd rather face the King's Gambit. King's Gambit is risky, personally, but... Replenish Bonsal, why are you not a subscriber? What's going on here? Subscribe now, I command you. I told you, order your parents to subscribe for you. Okay, we gotta get this thing started. 16, Corporalite, 17. Corporalite, I think they're part of the cartel. Glibnite. Tamiru. He's playing a game already. He's busy. Ton Bosan. Guys, come on, subscribe. Don't be afraid. Wow, Mr. Slowhandy's gifted gifted a sub to Stray Cat 1990. missed that. I don't know why. Stray Cat 1990, are you in the list of players to play? No. But let me know if you are. If you are a subscriber, you can play. Let me know in the Twitch chat. We're gonna start here momentarily. If you're a subscriber and I've added you to the Simul, I will. Just let me know. King Gambit for the win. Yeah. For the win. It's risky. I would much rather face that if I had to choose with black. Thomas Scheinson, welcome, sir. Ice Storm 88. Furkan. Tamiru. Laos. Portugal. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. NI7S. Your score is 0-1. Not good. Senuj. I can't say that. Sorry. Too many J's. So just call him Sen. 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 Another Sri Lankan player. That's 2. Are you related? It's too much of a coincidence. I tried to grok. Grok. I knew they were related. Wait. Senu. Yeah, I see they're related. Alright. Guys, we've got to get this thing started. Ice Storm. Where is everybody? Let's get the hype train started. Move 11, you're not playing? I think Move 11 needs to play more. He's drifting away from the chess. I feel you drifting away, Move 11. Come back. Come back. Into the chest fold. The chest fold. You're moving away. You're drifting into bad territory. Like Texas and Trump. What are we gonna do? Tamiru, no. We need how many more games? 6? 5 more players. NI7S, we lost to them. They have very inconsistent ratings, so I'm not gonna accept them. I guess, yeah, we'll take Laos, whatever, even though they always beat me. Furkan. Furkan looks good. I tried to click it. Repunch Bonsal. Chess is only good for the money. I just learned recently how to play, and I really only started playing chess so I could be a chess streamer. My heroes are Anna Kremling, Gotham Chess, and the Botes sisters. You know that. You know me. Heroku, better late than never. Welcome. Guys, Move 11 is the leader in bit donations today. And gift subs. Are you going to let Move 11 dominate like that? Are you guys going to take that? Just let him be the leader in gift subs and donations? Come on, we got to get a hype train started. It's been a long time. Asterbait. Asterbait's tapped out. Celine Demeter. Is that a Hungarian name, Demeter? By the way, you're always on a break. Oh, God. Award. Awarded by who? Cheese.com. Alright. Sneaky Chessmaster. Good name. Kane King. Kane. Celine Dion. Celine Dion doesn't have enough games. Green Zone. Green Day. Alright, Green Zone. He does lawn care. Okay. Who's the youngest GM? I don't know why I said that. That's weird. Chess Classroom 64. Who's the strongest GM you've beaten? Why did I think he said the youngest? What's that about? Who's the strongest GM I've beaten? Alexander Onishuk, probably. At the time that I beat him, I've beaten people Rockport overall, but someone dropped out of the challenges. Who fell out? Who fell out of the challenges? We've only got 24 now. Onishuk was a student of Karpov, who shall not be named. But I named him. Named and shamed. Karpovian. Alright. We'll take Celine. Francie or Sog. Let's start. We're going to do the Simul in Zen mode. Simul in Zen mode. Guys, remember, no bullet chess, no leaving early, no offering draws in the first, 15 moves, no London system, and please donate to support the stream. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Alright, no, seriously. I'm a little bit immature for my age. Just trying to get my brain in gear before we start here. It's a setting, not a bug. No, I quit drinking beer on Sundays. It really depends on my schedule. If I go out, Friday nights, then I'm, the beer meter starts to recover. But if I go out on Saturday nights, then the beer meter doesn't start to recover yet. It really depends on my schedule. Alright, we're playing everything, an everything burger. Knight c3, people get... Oh, Arsenal will be pissed. Oh, you're playing knight c3. Ah. Trying to throw in the odd knight c3 once in a while. Shark Tank. I like how the fins just stick up enough so you can see them. If I put them on the desk here. Dun 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 dun. You'd see the rear fin, tail fin. All right. Someone on Sound donated $10 to the stream. Appreciate, sir. Appreciate. Much thanks. Start the hype train. Yeah, I mean, knight c3 is equal. It's equal. Probably. Objectively, yeah. It's like you're black with an extra move. I don't know, that sounded good. Alright. Yeah. But I yeah. Try not to beer too much. So yeah, okay. Mr. Thomas. Thomas's English Muffins. I'm trying to guess who people are. That's why we do the Zen chess fun. I call it Zen chess. Zen chess isn't here. Sharks don't seem to enjoy oxygen tanks and rifles. Ah, that feels good. Harpoons. Antonia, welcome. Sorry you couldn't make it for the Simul. What did I say about the London? What did I say? No London system. Do you understand? You better put your knight on c3 and make it a Verisov. What don't you understand about no London system? You think that was a joke? Think this is funny? I mean it. Your soul will be mine. Jim. Where's Jim? Damn it, Jim! Mason. Mm-hmm. I have a book by James Mason, I believe, somewhere in my chess library. Don't remember which one. That's interesting. You're like a London system chess historian. That's very I'm sure that's very rewarding. And a useful way to spend your time. Where's Nefedov today? Uh-oh. Arsenal? Or someone unsound? Da-da-da. Mr. Slow is the only person who regularly plays the King's Indian against me. King's Indian reg. Though lately he hasn't been playing it. You know, I suspect he's been playing the Queen's Indian Bogo, so I should really try to get that out of my head. Schumacher is not here today as well. The tango. Let's tango. Alright, so I don't really play the black side of the Spanish. I just pretend to. B4 against Bishop G4. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, normally you do that. What? If I play D4, but I'm not playing D4. So this is slightly suspicious for white. Now D4 would transpose to Nair, Rapport Nair. I don't really, I don't know. No one's ever played this against me before. I'm confused. Takes? What should I do? Maybe I should take. Always take. I tricked you into open Spanish again. What? Guys, please support the stream. We gotta be able to, we gotta beat this. So 500 bits and 6 gift subs. And where's Mr. Coffee? I've never faced B4 against Bishop G4. There. That's pretty weird. And we had a horroristic game against Morales in the Advanced Caro-Kann last week, which we reviewed. Alright, so the Sicilian, I've been playing B3 lately for something different. The Slav, so that we can play the London with black. Nice. Very nice. The Cartel always plays D4. A C3 Sicilian, which we don't get here very often. That could be Arsenal, I suppose. That's definitely within his repertoire. Definitely, maybe. The Arsenal. Well, we've got both sides of the Berlin defense, which is always fun in games. Someone loses an eye, as they say. Grunfeld, no King's Indian. Let's see. What do we have in the old bag of tricks here against the Grunfeld? Tricks or treats? Tricky. Tricky. A brutal Alapin. I don't play the Royal Pez because I don't like the Berlin. The refutation of chess. Bro. See, London system. You are in big trouble. When I find out who you are, I will curse you. This is not a joke. Check that line. It's incredible. E4, C5, C3, knight, C6, blah, 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 blah. Whoa. B5. Whew. Never seen anything like that. I'll have to check it out later. Check it out, Wendy! Okay. Mr. Coffee's here. 300 bits. Still not usurping the bit lead. But thank you, sir. Sire, 200 bits. From the sire. Miley Sire. Bishop C5. Cyrus Smiley. Big dummy. Screw the Berlin. Play the Berlin Classical. That's great, Repunch. We're really excited about that. So what would I do there? What would I do? H4. Ha ha ha. Sneaky Chessmaster left. Feeling betrayed. Feeling betrayed? Well, I'll play the... It's like a Queen's Gambit Accepted where he's playing B4 randomly. I don't know how good this is objectively, but let's see. It's certainly a bit on the weird side. I don't know about this. This isn't good. Thomas Trenson, did you play the black side of a Sicilian against me? BG4. The Bee Gees. Right. Right. Final Chessy. Chess Authority. That'd be good. Alright, again. Stream name. The Chess Authority. Sports Authority. Oh! London on the other side of the board. Otherwise known as the Italian game. In some circles. We got the main line now. Everybody's doing this with white. Everyone's doing it. The person... Does any sentence you ever put in the stream, like, not have London in it? Repunch Bond style? You have, like, a one-track mind. What am I playing here usually? The C5? Haver of a one-track mind. Parigi variation. Oh. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Parigi is a Hungarian way of saying Bologna. My bologna has a first name. Okay, I have to relieve myself to pee. I'm gonna go away for like 2 minutes and reappear, reborn. Getting old, I have to start. Geriatric. Alright, too much information. Let me think about this when I come back. I gotta run. Bye-bye. Hello. So I think Queen C2. I was thinking about this. I was running across the house. I'm not afraid of this move. You know, the more I think about it, it doesn't really do anything. We just play E6. Now, the Evans. Captain Evans' Gambit. Alright. Proper King's Indian. He was a proper. Alright, this is Portish's idea, which like shocked me some years ago. He beat Beliavsky. Oh man, I told you guys no draws in 15 moves, and certainly not playing the super lame super lameness here. The lame game. See my post just above. Yo, I may have to leave early. Something came up and for... Okay. If our game isn't finished, I'll have to resign and go. Okay. Was that draw? I just, like, declined you? Thanks. I understand, no problem. Okay. Well, tell me if you want to offer draw or something, that's fine. I realize you wouldn't normally do this, so... Oh no! Okay. That's fine as well. This is weird. I guess I'll just, like, pretend that white didn't play b4. I had a really weird hallucination that white could play knight e5, like, dropping his queen here. Okay, so I'm playing the French advance variation against Arsenal. Perdubitably. Bedubitably. Same here. Better be joking. This might be Thomas. I assume that's him. I would assume. Assume the acerbate. Oh my gosh, it's knight f6. I don't know, there's something weird about this. Something weird and wonderful. The weird and wonderful world of knight e5. Classic blunderathon. Kill the wabbit. Alright. Yes. This is kind of bulletish. We're playing some bullet here with white. There. What am I going to do in the Queen's Indian? Something different. C5. C5, D5. We know that doesn't work. Okay, let's try to play a proper game today. Aspirate doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, dude, far from that. Geopolitical conflicts are not Acerbate's thing. Just ignore him. Somebody's been studying up on this, I suspect. Foul play. But let's see, is this Thomas? Oh no. This is open source pupil. Oh well, failed in my first guess. Interesting. How did I do this? I did d3, they did knight c6. I played e4, they played e5. That's considered to be one of the more interesting ways to play with black, I guess. I could play d4. I feel like I looked at that long ago in a galaxy far, far away. Okay. Yes. Why do I feel like I've had this once before? Because you have, man. course. Vitashi played like Queen D6 against Portish, I remember. I'm just supposed to do like Bishop E2, I think. Yeah, this is okay. Okay, okay. It's okay with you, it's okay with me. In a similar game this week, Mule Skinner, Professor Skinner. I played this myself with black. The Axis of Evil. Wow, that's good to see. I like it. Nice and passive. Perfect. Love it. I wish my bishop was committed to G2 already, but I can always play F3. If it's F3, it's for me. I don't know, I'm feeling F3 here. Yes. Proper Queen's Indian. Ooh, G3. My favorite. So, should I place my bishop on D6 or E7 here? E7 seems safer. Funniest thing, one of the first positions in the app that I downloaded was from FM I beat over the board. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that is a really weird coincidence. And rapid. Just for you. Okay, well, A3 is pretty strange. Makes me want to play C4. Let's do it. we never do that. I mean, it's interesting. Right. What is this? Asterbate? No, it's knight F3. So it's not Arsenal. I suspected the C3 Sicilian could be Arsenal, but I don't think he would play Bishop B5. I really don't think he would do that. P1. A bit on the slow side. I like my Evans Gambit on the slow side. So, alright. If I play Bishop H5, are you interested in G4? Can I interest you in G4? Well, I mean, I think I don't know. I have to look at G4, G5 for a sec. Bishop H5, G4, bishop there, G5. Knight H5, and my knight gets stuck on the side of the board. Stucco. I don't want stucco. Oh, this is weird, man. Who is this? with a c4, e3, you could just do that. Where's Cheesy Noob, by the way? Maybe bishop f5 deserves consideration. You know, seriously. Consideration deserves consideration. I have a bad feeling about this. Very, very strange opening, but I'm getting this odd sensation that white is extremely strong. Based on their speed of play and the coordination. Four abandons already. Nice. That's great. Chance for another perfect simul. Perfect. Future perfect. Past participle. Whoa, this looks awful familiar, doesn't it? Knight d7. Pawn takes pawn, knight b6, queen d1. Should I sack my queen? Queen d1, queen d5. This has an Arsenal smell about it. Pawn takes pawn, knight b6, queen d1. Queen d5, e3, e5, knight c3. I think I have to. Whoa. This is like normal. But actually, bishop g6 is most commonly played there. I had a game once with this Slovakian guy. He was kind of a jerk. I beat him. Okay. There we go. A6 in the English. Oh no. Please don't do me with the A6. Whoa, F5? Wait, it only has their queen developed here. What is that about? Master. F5. If I take on C5, what is happening? Yeah, this is sus, man. It's already sus. I have knight d4. Knight d4. Knight d4, knight e5. Knight b5? Knight b5. Can I do that? Like castles or something? Like losing a pawn? I like knight d4. Why do I like knight d4? Because it's correct? Okay. The elephant gambit. Now, alright, now we've got an interesting game. Now if pawn takes pawn, I'm not going to tell you which pawn. If pawn takes f5, e4, knight g5, h6, knight takes e4, queen e7, that would be funny. Funny, haha. Pawn takes f5, e4, d5. Pawn takes f3, pawn takes c6. That's interesting. So many choices in this position. I don't even know where to start. But maybe just simply pawn takes pawn, right? Pawn eats pawn. Knight takes e4. We win a pawn. We gotta be careful with the Nimzovich. Knight takes e5, knight takes e5, knight takes e5, knight takes e5, bishop takes b5. Some sort of like trap. Trapple. Wee-oo, wee-oo. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this player, man, what is this? What is this person? With the insta moves. I get psyched out sometimes thinking people are engines when they're not, though. Probably it's just an overconfident player playing bullet chess. And it's not an engine, I'm just being paranoid. As usual. I can't put my knight on the side of the board. It's a serious problem. I mean, knight h5 is just not good. That's not happening here. Arsenal or someone on sound. This trap, I had an interesting game. With the engine, I analyzed after the game, and I did something like knight e2, and black has knight takes e4, knight takes e4, d5 with a good game. So you have to go like d3 first to reinforce your center before you can do that. It's very interesting. Okay. The Arkle. Right? And what's wrong with bishop c4? Right? Bishop to b4 check. Yeah, I suspect white is full of Benoni here. Check. Check and then... Oh, I gotta be careful, damn it. Check and then knight d2, d6 drops a piece. Well, black has a lot of options. There's nothing wrong with any of these moves, really. I mean, check, knight d2 takes, queen takes, knight e4. Why don't I just check and castle, for example? There's an original idea. B6 novelty. E6. It's a new concept. Apparently parenting. What would Lajos do? Lajos the Lachar. Lajos Sloth. Sloth Lajos. Famous Hungarian Grandmaster. Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna castle. You found that. You saw that. Right. I'm castling. Accelerated Dragon. Chess tuition. What's your chess tuition? Chessatician. You get chess tuition. Senorita Botez. Chess tuition. A chessatician. Yeah. Yeah, I would choose Botvinnik would be a top 3 choice for me. Okay. D5. You know, actually I had a game with Adam, one of my teammates, Kormosh Adam. We had an insane game where he drew me and I was probably winning, but I didn't see it. It was totally crazy. He did this in some position. I just don't think this is remotely sound for black. Okay, we're playing the French. Speaking of Botvinnik. Man, imagine if I had Botvinnik as a coach. Michael Adam. He's a relative of George Michael. Queen A4. Al Michaels. I would choose some sports commentator to be my chess mentor. Knight F5, G4. Knight F5, G4. That's a little annoying. Well, let's do it. Yes. 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 What do you have against Al Michaels anyway? Oh, H4. Well, of course you have that. Jesus Christ. Well, my bishop's not trapped. That's the good news. This is dicey. Man. I still think this is sus. Guys, please support the stream. Move 11 donated 500 bits. Sybil Dorset 500. Let's get a hype train started. Mr. Coffee 300. Thank you. Someone on sound with a $10 donation. Okay, bishop h5, bishop takes g7, rook g8. We're going to need to up the ante here a little bit. Up the ante. Ante up. Ante up and ante up and up the ante. The master of pronunciation. Rook g8 looks very annoying. h5 is coming. So bishop h5, maybe process elimination. Bishop h5, bishop g7, rook g8, bishop b2, and then do I have anything? Unfortunately, my only shot looks like f6 there. Just not that confident with the f6. I don't like h5, h6. I'll tell you right now. f6, h5. I also don't like that. Castles. Looks horrible. Knight e5. Takes, knight e4, bishop d8, knight c3, bishop takes c7. This is irritating. I am irritated now. So I'm gonna change my plan here. You know, I don't know anything about Maurice Ashley. About his upbringing. Definitely a role model. But I'm not sure, you know, that Ashley is, like, quote unquote from the ghetto. I don't know. I always had the feeling that he didn't grow up in poverty, but I might be wrong. I don't know that much about his young days because I only met him when he was like in his late 20s. I'm just not sure about his early upbringing. Okay. Yeah, the Tate brothers. Tate brothers. Yeah, hustlers. Well, plenty. If you're a chess player in New York City. Sure. He's around a lot of those guys, so he could have become kind of a loser. For sure. No, I don't know. I mean, I have the feeling that Maurice had an upstanding sort of upbringing. I don't know exactly his history. Okay, I thought about Queen d5. He's very, very, you know, educated and well-spoken. I mean, I don't know. If he was raised in a poor neighborhood in a ghetto, or I really don't know his history. But he's extremely well educated. With a lot of class. My plan was to play Queen d5, but knight b4 is a problem here. So that's not an option. I think we let it go. We need to let it go. Let go. Let go! Let go of me! Knight c3? Knight c3, knight c3, pawn takes c3, knight takes e5. That's ugly. Alright, I'm just gonna castle. Sometimes you just gotta play by intuition. So White failed to play the main line here with pawn takes pawn. Failed. Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to know more about. His family was financially stable. They moved to New York. I don't know anything about it. Early Maurice Ashley. Okay. Only know mid-stage till later. Well, he's around 10 years older than me. I guess. A little younger than that, maybe? 8? Let's say he's younger than Yasser, but he's got to be at least 6 or 7 years. I don't know exactly. Ashley's at least 6 or 7 years older than me. Maybe more. I don't know. When you're like 19, 26-year-old people seem ancient. But I remember he had hair. It's weird, the new Maurice with no hair, for me. I mean, he always had hair. Then the opposite happened with Larry Kaufman, where his hair came back. That was funny. It's more funny when the hair comes back. Alright. He was born in 66. Okay, so that's 6 or 7 years older than me. Yeah, I mean, he seemed, it's like when I was 19 and I played him the first time, it seemed like he was like 30 plus, because it's just hard to judge. Like, it's hard to judge people's ages when you're 19. You can't tell the difference between someone who's like 32 and 26. It's weird. I guess I felt he seemed older. Everyone seems older though. Okay. Yeah, I would have guessed he was like 30. He was like 10 years older than me. I think we played in like 1991, the first time. It was a draw. I was black and I was facing some sort of attacking system. He played the Velimirovich against me, and he sacked a piece with like knight d5. But I managed to like give it back and hold. We only played twice. The other game was like an uneventful draw. We had an eventful draw and an uneventful draw. Which would you prefer? Yeah, man, I've played a lot of players. True that. I go through like chess books and I just for fun, like I'm like, the other day I was going through this like tactics book, and like every page of diagram, I'll play this game where I'll like, alright, every page of like diagram examples, have I at least played like one player? And it's very hard for me to like find a page where I haven't at least like played against one player in the book, It's interesting. But they're very inactive of late. The later Sladgie years have been inactive. Check. Sladgism. He's not being passed around like a bong in prison, dude. He's been released to his house on house arrest. Dude, whatever, man. He's not being passed around like a bong in prison, dude. I mean, the dude has a lot of money and power, and I really think that goes a long way in Romania arsenal. Even more so than in the United States. If anybody, like, messes with him, like, he could totally, he's like a mafia boss in a Romanian prison, man. I really don't think so. But anyway, they're out now, on house arrest. But seriously, I would think like even the police would be reticent to mess with him. When someone has a lot of money, they have connections, and even if they're in jail, man, I mean, it's like a drug lord or something. Yeah, you can mess with them in jail, but then they'll send someone after you or your family. It's not so simple. I would think they would handle him very carefully, the Romanian authorities. what are we gonna do? Because the corruption there is much more than in the West. So again, if you have money, you can pretty much buy anything in the wild East. They're trying to crack down on corruption in Romania, but still, I mean, you're much more likely to be able to bribe your way out of stuff in Romania than, say, like in the United States or in the UK without any kind of ramifications. It's just part of the standard of Eastern Europe. I mean, you have to bribe the doctors here if you have surgery. I mean, it's totally standard. I mean, he's definitely happy to be in jail in Romania rather than like in the UK or the United States. But he's out now. They're out. They've taken up Islam. Alright, what do I want to play Queen F3 here? Bribe the doctors. Well, doctors don't get paid enough, so you have to pay them under the table. It's technically illegal, and Hungary is like cracking down on it, but because the state doesn't pay doctors enough, it became standard practice. You just have to like bribe doctors when you have like a normal procedure and stuff. You have to pay them under the table, like some extra. It's been going on forever. If you have like a baby, the doctor who delivers the baby doesn't get paid very much by the state, so it's like you're supposed to slip him like, $300 under the table. And that's the way it's worked for years and years and years, and in Eastern Europe. Although again, like, they are trying to crack down. Tipping the waitress. Is this someone on Sound or Arsenal Kid? What's wrong with Bishop B2 again? I kind of feel like you gotta do it. Wow, Rook E3 doesn't look right. That can't be right, Master. Obviously F3, Bishop C5 check. But I don't really trust Black's position here all that much. Doctors are just an example. But bribery is rife. I mean, I would know. I've been living in Eastern Europe for 15 years. Yeah, I mean, India, different culture. You didn't have like socialism there, so it's a little bit of a different situation historically. Knight D2. Knight D2, okay, Knight D2. Bishop C5. I'm down a pawn here. I don't like being down a pawn. Pawn down. F3, Bishop C5 check, King H1. Knight F2 check. No thank you. How do I exploit this open file, the E file? Man. I'm not happy. Well, this is a boring position. So I can't remember this variation. I'm supposed to castle, presumably. Presumovich. When I get down to an hour, I normally start ranting about politics and then losing on time. Don't let me do that. You won't like me when I'm angry. Like Bill Bixby. It's been a bad weekend. I had a terrible poker session last night. Every freaking hand I lost. It didn't matter what I did. It was destiny. Don't make me angry. I'm having a bad weekend already. People need validation. People need a lot of things. People are needy. Needyville. Okay, pawn takes pawn. Dude, we're golden. Zimzovich. Oh, okay. Symmetrical English. I have A4, and it's good, right? Tactics with Arsenal. Arsenal bait. Okay, I always get you guys confused. I don't know, it's like Arsenal and Asterbait are first in the alphabet, but I meant to say Asterbait because he's always playing the Czech Benoni for a long time. This type of tactic with knight takes c7. So you have the knight takes c7. I'm saying knight takes c7 because I'm having a Fordian moment. Knight takes d5, knight takes d5, bishop takes g5, knight takes c7. Queen takes c7, queen takes g5. I mean, black has to be better here. $25 out of 25. It sucks that these people are just leaving. It's an empty feeling if I get a perfect score and 8 people like resigned without play. That's not really what we're looking for here, to be perfectly honest. Alright, this is forced. Then we've got the Portish system. The Portish sisters. Ooh, Vindaloo. Ooh, dude. I love it when Asterbait starts talking about food. What is wrong with me? I said Asterbait again. Jesus Christ. We made samosas, homemade samosas today. For the first time. That was pretty cool. Potato. No, potato and just like, yeah. Just standard. Right, very standard Indian snack. Where's move 11? Yeah, peas. Peas is classic. I've never really been a pea person. More into poop myself. Just a joke, alright? Lamb samosas, wow. Ah, dude. Lamb samosas, don't even torture me like that, man. I've never had a lamb samosa. Oh my god, I love lamb. And I love samosas, so... But Repunj, is that true? So they don't have samosas with meat at all? In India, really? That's like a Western apocalypse? Apocalypsy? That's just a made-up Western thing? Butter chicken. Western modification. that figures. So e3 drops a piece. Isn't that a beautiful thing? It just straight up drops a piece. e3, queen a5 check. God, that's so tempting, isn't it? Batten down the hatches, boys. Bishop f6, breaking the pin. Knight c3 drops a pawn. But it's okay. We can do knight c3. I think we can do it. We can do it. I mean, his pawn's hanging too. Oh, for Christ's sake. KFC. Indian food puts KFC to shame. Oh, we're up a clear piece now. Hold on a second here. We're just up a piece. But he has this crazy, like, queen h4 move. I have knight d1. The going gets tough. Right? God, I miss slam. Bishop d4. That's a weird move. From Bullet Man. Bullet Man 2000. No, White's actually used some time down to 14 minutes here. Okay. I don't remember what the plan was. I think there was some talk about f6, but it's pretty gross. I mean, do you really want to do that? Is it worth risking blowing up my whole position to try to destroy that g5 pawn? I would be pretty skeptical. The answer is probably not. I think at this point I have to just accept that I'm like down a pawn and try to find something, some sort of hope. Hope springs eternal. E5 just doesn't do anything. It's like I play E4 somehow, and it just weakens my light squares. E5, bishop B2. I mean, bishop D4 is a strange move by my opponent, by the way. Might give me an opportunity here. E5, bishop B2, knight D6, bishop E2. Doesn't look like I have any sort of tactics. Knight D6, bishop E2. He's just going to go back and break the pin. F6 just blows me open. I need a place to put my queen. I'm basically down a pawn in a Caro-Kann type of structure with like no obvious counterplay. C5. Maybe I have A5 in some moment. I mean, White's a little sketchy too. King in the center there. There should be something. I feel like there should be something here for Black. But what? Why would White play bishop d4 instead of bishop b2? Anonymous player, Nani Mouse. Welcome. Nani Mouse. Wish I had a place to put my queen. I'm gonna do this. I know it's a bad idea. Confuse the issue. Queen d3, very solid. This has to be one of the cartel members. The Cartelians, as I called them. You have to be a cartel member to play like this. 100%. Carteligans. The Cardigans. Okay, we're up a piece. This Ukrainian Old Indian didn't work out too well for black. Holy mother. What? I really, that's crazy. I was thinking about f6 for like, even before this happened. Wow. That's insane. I just totally missed that my e6 pawn is hanging. That's really mental. I don't know, I have a total blind spot. Wow, that's nuts. How could I not see that? It's right in the middle of the position. The sick thing was I was thinking about f6 even before this all happened. Just totally lost. Well, anyway, at least that'll be over quickly. The good news, check. Check and queen e2. Jeez. You can't castle. Black is strong. The Cartelians. It sounds like a Star Trek. I can't believe I just hung e6. I'm sitting there looking at it, saying, "Oh, it's pretty weakening," but not realizing that it's just entirely unprotected. Like my knight on d7 was a pawn in my mind. It was very weird. Wow. Going for it there. That's just disappointing. Huge blunder. This is the cartel. Remember? Probably Notch Papa using the time down to 5 minutes. I guess they get busy with like the 6 different accounts, managing all 6 different accounts. So it's hard to keep up with the moves, so they let the time run down to 5 minutes. That's my only explanation. Where is Mr. Slow? Mr. Sloth. Mr. Sloth Hand. Well, I think we're still in book here. Book. Okay. Wow, bishop f4, nice bishop you've got there, homie. This player just rifling off the moves fearlessly. This is the Dutch. Yeah, it's one of those accounts, like, we saw who it was. Open source people. They have enough games. It's a new account. They said they love me. Sure you do. If you loved me, you wouldn't crush me so badly. The Black King is still in the center, though. There's always hope. As long as Black is stranded. That queen on e5 is really annoying. Really annoying. You think I saw a wabbit? A Cartelian battle cruiser. Parked outside, right? King h1. You might want to consider that move. Oof. That always makes me want to fall out of my chair when they do that. To gain control of the d5 square. Jesus. I've totally butchered this position. But maybe there's still some big chance I could save the game. Assuming my opponent's not like a computer. Like this guy. H4. H4, H5. Oh, you want to play an end game? Of course you do. It has a somewhat unsound flavor, doesn't it? Do you want to play H4 first? No, there's... I don't know, guys. I feel like I smell arsenal burning. I think it's someone unsound. I'm almost ready to bet. Really bad at betting. This is like a game I had in the World Senior with White. Definitely a cartel game. Oh, White didn't go for the pawn grab with knight takes c7. Pawntellians. Check. Help White develop. Arsenal fan, thanks for subscribing. I didn't realize you weren't a sub. Thanks for subscribing. 40 months. No, that's not true. You play the Chigorin pretty well. Don't be so... Big 40. Big 4-0. Chess physics. Alright, the big d5 square. But fortunately his pawn is pinned, so that's a big plus for me. Pluski, bishop a3, queen f5, queen f5. Are you serious? You seriously gonna put your queen on f5? Is the Pope still in the hospital, or I can get some last rites here? Not even Catholic. Man, that sucks, bro. That seriously sucks. Yeah, I don't know, man. Bishop d4 was a weird move, I have to say. If we like go over this game and it turns out to be like an engine or something, I'll just... I mean, I think it's pretty weird that White played bishop d4 instead of bishop e2 in this position. If that turns out to be like an engine move, and after the game we think they're sus, I would point to that move and say, like, 99.9% of players would put their bishop on b2 here. This is a little bit weird for me. If I end up, you know, being wrong and it's totally legit player, sorry. But, I mean, that move, like, why would you provoke me by putting your bishop in a more dangerous position there? Probably I'm just paranoid. Right. Well, we gotta play something before it's too late. channeling my inner Botvinnik. Still, this game is difficult. Difficult, I would say, is the most apt word here. Not a weak game by white. Okay, it's time for f4. Nothing works. No, I mean, if I were to bet, like, which game was most likely to be an engine, if anyone's cheating, it's probably that game, but I made, like, massive blunders. I mean, I'm not going to be submitting the game to lichess anytime soon, accusing my opponent of cheating. Just something about it seems kind of weird. You get that creepy feeling. You're usually right. Wow, this is definitely Notch Papa Corporal. Okay, the other one. I didn't realize till late that it was Corporal 8 was another one of the cartel. It's just another one of the Cartelians. Being the Cartelians. They sort of faked me out. What am I going to do? I think I have to play e6 here. Doesn't seem great. This is another Cartelian. This is Amoeboid, Sybil Dorset, whatever. I mean, draw. 25-0. Congratulations! You're the next contestant on the Cartelian Empire Chess Simul Network. lichess lost its way a while ago. They don't even read my reports. Dude, they don't give me points back. You can't run a chess site with like one guy. I mean, at the end of the day. Oh, you really Evans Gambit player. Alright, Thomas, thank you. Yeah, you misplayed the move order in the opening, I guess. The last times, like, I don't get points back unless I, like, exclusively, like, beg them to give me points back. I have to, like, submit, like, a detailed request to, like, please don't forget to give me my points back when you ban this noob. But it's just too much trouble to do that. G6. Now it all makes sense, of course. Alright, dude, this is enough. Who is this? Uh-huh. I beat them before. But it looks like a perfect game for white. Okay, G6, 95, pawn takes. Everything just happens to flow here for my opponent. I agree with Arsenal. It's a little bit weird how perfectly that worked out constantly. But again, you know, I can't accuse them of being an engine because I played so badly that you wouldn't even be able to tell, you know. This is definitely someone unsound. Yeah. Speaking of perfect players, how bad is that H file for me? H4. Well, I had Queen B5. That doesn't help. You got to get the queens off the board against him. And then you're still probably going to lose anyway. Someone on sound, that is. Speaking of engines. Man, this player, I was like, they don't have a clue what they're doing in the opening. But now you get the feeling like suddenly, wow, they're actually pretty good. Which reminds me of someone we all know and love, doesn't it? You guys think this is Arsenal? No, it's Requinge. Weird. I thought Arsenal played the advanced, Caro. But I guess you do as well. It makes sense. I suspected it was like a total noob after the opening with like A3 or whatever. But you're clearly not a bad player. Phew. Getting destroyed on the white side of my favorite anti-Dutch line happened. F4, Queen E7. I'm just busted. Wow, dude. Who plays the Dutch? Who could this be? Playing the black side of the Dutch. Oh, we saw this already, didn't we? Man, Queen E7 was crazy. That can't be right. I just played like an idiot again. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I have a very narrow... No, I saw that, but there was a problem. He plays Rook F8, dude. I didn't like Rook F8. Bishop here, Rook F8. Maybe I'm wrong. Then if I try the tactic, he just like takes it, and I can't play Rook E1 because of Bishop takes F2 check. You know, maybe I'm wrong, though. I didn't go far enough with that variation. Like Bishop D5, Rook F8, Bishop takes E4, Bishop takes F2 check. No. Bishop D5, Rook F8, Bishop takes E4. What are we talking about? Bishop takes E4. Queen E4. Rook E1. Bishop takes F2 check. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. But just to let you know, I thought about it, obviously. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, Bishop E3. Just gonna lose. It's like God playing black here with no fear. You wanna guess who this is? Who plays the Dutch? Thomas was the only one. Man, this is so dubious for black. How the hell can you get away with this? This is crazy. If he castles kingside, I'm definitely a dead man. But how would I stop it, you know? F4. It's kind of funky. That was something. F4, Queen E7, F5, D5. F6 takes, resign. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just getting crushed by another perfect opponent. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Oh, there's an interesting move. It's probably not enough, though. Bishop F4. Takes, check. Queen F7. That's not gonna work. Check. King D8, Queen takes. Let's try it. What? This must be Asterbait. Would Asterbait play the King's Indian? The time would make sense. Do you want to guess Asterbait? Mr. Slow? I guess Mr. Slow was Asterbait. I guess I didn't respect his last move enough. Jesus. Mr. Slow never uses this much time in such a simple position, first of all. Bishop d7 is such a weird move. I thought it was a total space out. And it can't possibly be Mr. Slow. It's so weird. I thought it was Asterbait. Well, Black's king side is totally dubious. But let's not jump to conclusions. My favorite move, King H1. Where'd all the time go here? Tell me his idea. Well, if I need to tell you my idea, I must have blundered. That's all I know. It must have been another blunder. Whew, I'm not tactically on. I need to start doing some tactics puzzles or something. I don't know. I totally spaced on that e6 square in the other game. Yeah, maybe I just gave up a free piece. It wouldn't surprise me at all, whatsoever. Knight d5. I feel like we've been here before. Knight e4, knight e3, pawn e3, bishop a2, knight c5. No, I never think I had an opponent fall asleep during game, but there are some funny stories about this sort of thing happening. Personally, no. Even when I was hungover, I never came close to falling asleep. Usually too wired to fall asleep. What's happening here? Totally wired. What am I supposed to do now? Tomato farmer. This is probably a strong player, and I'm assuming it's like a noob. Sometimes I totally misjudge people. Why is my bishop on d7? Just a place to go. What's my plan? What's your name? What's your job? I'm a kid. Alright. Can I resign now, or do I have to wait for the game to be over? Well, if e5 is strong, then maybe I need a refresher course on the theory here. I guess it doesn't work for me. Jeez. Oh my god. It must be Big Dummy playing white. Let's just guess it's Big Dummy. Yeah. I should have known. Yeah. You might as well just resign now. I'm like losing a knight, right? It's a perfect game by white. What else is new? I don't understand what I did wrong. I thought that was theory. I always lose to the same players every single week. Alright. Down to 3 minutes with white. That seems kind of odd, doesn't it? Big dummy, I don't understand why it's even challenging to play in my simuls. You just like crush me every game. It doesn't matter what color you are, you play like perfectly and beat me every time. It's pretty disheartening. It's not a little over the top. You've never made an accuracy in the opening in a single game. You must have hung a piece or something. It seems like you always beat me. Make sure you lose occasionally to keep yourself on your toes. Yeah, Arsenal, well. Yeah. You know and I know that you know that I know that we know. Something like that. I mean, I make a lot of blunders, but most other human players do. This is one of the cartel members. I'm not impressed by my play at all today. Time isn't the issue. I'm fine on time. No tactical acuity. Two bishops versus two knights. Impossible. I'm gonna have to start playing like the Kali system or something. The problem is I don't know who Summon on Sound is. If I knew who it was, I would just start playing like ridiculously solid openings against them. So bishop f4, queen e7. I'm curious who this is, I really am. Oh yeah, we saw that already. Yeah. 2015. Bullet 2100, but almost no other games, just Bullet. 2266 in correspondence chess. What did you win, like every correspondence game you played? That's pretty quick to get to 2060. It's hard to get up to 2266 in 20 correspondence games. It took me forever to get to like 2200. I had to play like 70, 50, 60 games or something. Are we there yet? Okay. Sorry, I'm paranoid, everyone. Everyone's an engine. I mean, I'm sorry I'm paranoid. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of silly. Yeah. At this point, correspondence chess is really a ridiculous waste of time. I think it would have been interesting 30 years ago, maybe, still, but it should just die. Good thought for the day. Am I lost yet, Donkey? Can anyone ever blunder? No. Obviously not. Good for incarcerated folks who have, well, actual correspondence chess. Yeah, that way they can frustrate themselves. It's not enough to be like in prison, but you have to like play engines all the time in chess. If you already don't want to kill yourself, correspondence chess will put you over the edge. Absolutely. I agree with that, Mr. Coffee. I mean, I've got a lot of people playing correspondence chess here in the Simul as it is. What can you do? I'm just gonna make a retreating move, and then resign. What I like it is when like I've never played anyone, they like always beat me on the first try. It's usually. Man, this is very similar to someone else. The game the other day. We got a good game here at least. That's a really bad omen, right? Saying I have a good game. I actually like a position I have. Ugh, it's a total curse. This has got to be Notch Papa Corporate. We said that already. Okay. Yeah, I guess. And I guess nobody today. Nobody. Not one game could I guess my opponents. It's crazy. Who's this? Arsenal? Laos. We need another cartel member. I let Laos play. I've never beaten him in like 10 games, because that's totally normal. We didn't have enough opponents. Oof, F4 could... I mean, he could take on C3 and take on E4. Not really what I want to allow here at this point. I could screw this up. I could definitely find a way to screw this up. That is totally doable, man. Unbelievable. Who plays the Grunfeld? Could it be like Amiiboy? Is he in the Simul? New player. Warm Red. Yeah, of course it seems crazy to play Bishop D4. But he has this stupid knight takes E4. I don't know what to do. Reinforce the E4. Oh, you found that move. So now what do I do? It's time to resign. Black has like 0 cent upon loss. I mean, the only thing I'm even a little bit skeptical of this game is this position where they did knight takes e4 and queen e7. I thought white was better here. But I mean, I don't know what other move to suggest for black there. If they don't play queen e7, what would they play? I assumed I was like crushing black here. But after queen e7, there's no obvious move. I just thought it was overconfident, and I totally made routine moves, and suddenly black's just winning position with no inaccuracies, no mistakes. Game over. d6 was viable. I mean, I assume it's like a beginner when they play this move, and then I'm just gonna like crush them. Totally viable. Yeah. Yeah, it looks viable. Totally viable. Can I resign yet? Donkey. I just don't see the point of this game anymore. Obviously, I have no chance. It's a waste of time. I mean, forget about it. Whew, another trick. Knight takes e3. Wow. They're rated low for real. They're like 2200 in bullet. Please remove the Zen model. Of course, Slendrina. Bishop. Knight g4. That's a standard everyday move. Alright. This is Arsenal fan. Yeah, like always, I think people are noobs because they don't handle the opening like computers. And then I'm like, hey, they're pretty good. That's the same way I felt about Repun's game. I know that White's play here isn't perfect, but I realized it was like a solid player eventually when it's like too late. Now black's probably only equal. I'm not incisive enough when I need to be in the early opening stage to take advantage of some inaccuracies. It's like whatever, they're a noob, they'll continue to make inferior moves. No. Arsenal made some inaccuracy. But now it's like he seems fine. I suspect. Opportunity. Missed. Probably for me here. I don't know. Just feels like, well, I mean, you know, you're obviously not playing the critical line. You're supposed to play pawn takes pawn. I mean, I assume that's the best move for a reason. So this is an inaccuracy not to play pawn takes d5. But I'm not an authority on the Berlin Classical at all. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Just, you didn't play the testing variation. GM Tranquilizer rating with party of 10. We've got room in the back. GM Tranquilizer, guys, check him out. Levante Vita. Grandmaster. Shout out to Tranquilizer. Thanks, man, for the raid. I've got to subscribe to Tranquilizer. Guys, check out his stream. He does real chess constructively, and you can learn a lot from him. Please check him out. Do I ever have any tactics in my games? Not really, right? Where the heck are my tactics? Never have any tactics. There's never anything interesting going on in my games. I'm just shut down positionally. No tactics, no open positions. Ugh, this is kind of gross. Awful. Don't like that bishop getting captured. Shout out was given. Can we win a game? This is Naj Papa. That makes sense. I forgot he plays the French. Yeah, very solid. He's not committing to castling. We had a very similar game with Mule Skinner earlier in the week. It seems quite reasonable for black here. Alright, I don't know. We're winning. 6 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses so far. And I'm about to get wrecked. Damn, this is not the greatest square. D2 for my queen. Heroku with black. Not a good weekend. This is a weird game. Look at those pieces. Knight on h5, but nothing I can do about it. I loved my position here. Seems like it's still good for white. Great control of the center. Do I have bishop g5 and win a piece? That would be nice. Knight takes e7. No. Yeah, I can play knight e7. Amoeboid. Knight takes e7, super defending. Overprotecting is the word. Overprotecting. I don't really like my queen there. This is Corporal Light. Corporal Light. Member of the chess cartel. Can't do anything. Look at the score. I actually have a plus score with a few wins. They offered a draw. It's ridiculous. What's the point? You're just tired of playing 6 games at once? And it's too much to handle, right? Why do you have to play 6 accounts at once? You like multi-tabling. I thought we'd try something interesting here. I'll let you know when I see it. I don't know, Arsenal. I'm probably screwing this up. Never have any kind of tactic. Nothing works. Ever. Wow, dude. E6. $21.99. There's no way that this is completely sound for black. Look at his king side. What am I doing? Alright, this one we haven't seen. This is Asterbait. Oh my god, Asterbait is playing the Ukrainian variation. Asterbait, where did that come from? How did you figure this out? That's crazy, dude. Where did you pull this out of? He's trying to be tricky and play new stuff. Very well. Rook h4. You definitely don't want to be in an endgame against someone unsound. That much I figured out. This is a very complex endgame, though, I would say. A4. He makes a lot of tactical blunders. The draw offer. They just play for the draws. They're offering draws all at the same time. Dude, stop trolling me, seriously. Do you think it's funny to play 6 accounts against me and offer draws with all of your accounts? It's starting to get kind of irritating. It's not a joke. You're just blatantly playing 6 accounts. It's like easy to tell, you know. Nobody is being fooled by you. What's the point, man? Yeah, I heard about that. That's what someone on Sound was talking about. There's a new variant in India or something of corona. A bunch of people have been getting sick here too. But we don't even bother to test for COVID. Nobody calls it corona anymore. Corona. Just destroying their brand. Poor corona. The ambulances. That made you think of that? The ambulances. C5. I wanted to do something interesting. God forbid I try a tactic or something. Imre Bardi, this is one of the only positions I actually like that I've had today. I'm not sure it's even that great. Yeah, right. Prices of everything are rising. Greedflation. It's funny, now Notch Papa doesn't offer a draw with the other cartel members offered draws. I mean, it's kind of weird, you know. Oh, there you go. See? So it's obvious. It's true. They're all the same person. That's so sick, dude. Why do you do that? You have to go or something? He has 6 games in the simul. I'm not going to accept all your guys next time. We'll only accept like 1 if you're going to play 6 accounts at the same time. Cartel we're only going to be accepting 1 game from cartel members in the future. I've got to really act on this. Damn, I thought I won a piece and he has a resource against that. Holy shit. Queen E6. You're not really one of the cartel members, Notch Papa. No, I don't want to draw. I'll allow a draw. I assumed, you know, you're all the same person and you have to go. Alright. I don't know. Sometimes I think that Notch Papa might be a different player, but the problem is that he's always here. They're always here at the same time. And when they don't show up, Notch Papa doesn't show up either. It's too much of a coincidence to not be real. All right, Arsenal fan. Mr. Slow. Just. Wow. That's all I can say. Just wow. Wow, 94. Azish, wow. Wow. What would Morales do? This ambulance thing. I love the Hungarian ambulances. They put their like ambulances on max volume, even if there's like no traffic, and it's like Sunday morning at 5 o'clock. There's no cars on the street, and they're still like maxing out the sirens. Bringing back memories of my loss to Hikaru in the advanced French. But this is a far better position than I had against him. I think we're going to castle. Yeah, red is really, really, wow. Really, really, wow. Really, really, really fearless player. Are we there yet, Batman? I tried to create something interesting here. We managed to get a bizarre, messed up position. Ooh. Oh. Chiclaw. I rarely get a very big advantage against him out of the opening. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't play my best this week. I don't feel good about this. My simul performance here. It's suboptimal today. Mother of Chigorin. Yeah, whatever, dude. Leave me alone. Leave me the heck alone. No more draws unless it's like mandatory. Tempted to play F3. Is that insane? Am I normal to consider that? Probably not. Whatever. So you don't lose a piece. Unbelievable. So where is my advantage? Another ambulance. It's unbelievable. Fast and Furious. Bishop takes c4. That's not good. The question is, what is good? This? Oof. Really passive. d5, take, castles take. I don't know. Messages. Glub. It's a weird game, dude. Reminds me of someone else I played recently. The guy's like, I played in London, as you said. I play London, what you say. No, he said, I play London, what you say. He heard me say something about him playing the London, which I said is banned. The point was, you're not supposed to play the London, that's all. It's not that complicated. Wow. You know, I really want to play King H2. Jesus. This game's making me dizzy. I'm getting, like, confused. All these weird maneuvers and stuff. Fundamentals. What the heck are the fundamentals? What is a fundamental? Oh. So you preemptively defended that. And now I'm slightly worse. Bishop h6. Mr. Slow is a sick puppy. This whole concept with like knight a7 is almost freaking unbelievable. Maybe I should just give him the e3 pawn and be done with it. I mean, I really want my queen on this square. At least we're going to win one game. Pyra had a bad game today. Castle's queenside, of course. Wow. What? That's my strong point. Why are you attacking my strong point? Are you daft, man? Quintessential endgame grinder. San Quentin. Gravity Knights. You're attacking my pawn. Oh my god. This is crazy. It's so weird. Nobody makes any pawn moves. They don't move their pawns, period. They'll never move pawns. It's crazy. Hope that's not a problem. Okay. Rook c7. Okay. If you say so. How's my bishop doing? How's my driving? Bishop could be better. It's been better. How is this going south? Unbelievable. This is pissing me off. H3. God. Doesn't seem right. That's a weird move. Wow. Rook c8. Speaking of weird moves, knight d5, anyone? Can I go there? I won't fall for that, whatever that is. Look at this guy, he doesn't move his pawns at all. There's no pawn moves. Allergic. It's an allergic reaction to any sort of pawn moves. Wow, 8 wins, 5 draws, 3 losses. At least I don't have a negative score this week, like usual. Unbelievable. I drew all my games against the cartel. Come on, guys. You gotta stop that. Those knights are unbelievable. There's never any tactics for me. ever. It's pretty crazy. If I'm being perfectly honest, how can there never ever be a tactic for white? Any position. It's crazy, dude. E5 doesn't do anything. He just plays H6. I mean, it does do something. It would possibly like trade off my annoying pawn that's constantly under attack. I don't know that that's even a good thing. It's just a weird game. You're serious. You're taking on e5, allowing me to take on h7 with check. And that's totally okay with you. Wow. Why would you do that? Why not? Why did the chicken cross the road? You can count on Laos not allowing any tactics. Yeah, G5. Oh, you have the G5. Right. Snack. Pawn snack. Snake. Pawn snake. Pawn steak. Damn, dude. This is just ridiculous. Arsenal's clearly an engine. If anybody hears an engine, it's definitely Arsenal fan. Jesus Christ, look at that positional masterpiece he turned like this nothing position into. He turned the nothing into a brilliant, crushing, strategic devastation. Perfect coordination. H3. H3, did you see this? Totally unsuspecting. Wait, what was the move? Not H, G3. It was G3 that impressed me the most. G3. And then I just collapsed. I just freaked out. Great tactics that aren't there. And now I'm just like clearly worse. It's unbelievable. I never have any tactics. You can't sack the exchange. You can't do anything. I even missed something else. I don't know, man. That Mr. Slow thing with knight a7 is so weird. What an insane concept. I thought it was acerbate. We have to check that with the computer. Is that really a good move? That's insane. Is that seriously? Seriously? I don't believe it. Alright. I have an idea. Probably doesn't work, though. My last good idea. Queen f1. The waiting game. Queen F1. Obviously critical. Alright, whatever. This is looking kind of drawish. Slipped. Slipped and broke your mouse. Hiroku was playing so ridiculously solid and then allowed the capture on h6. Really surprising. Honestly, I thought I'm like hopelessly dead, and no. I wasn't hopelessly dead, okay. I'm exaggerating. It was a slight exaggeration. Okay, dude. I mean, h5. Seriously? Why didn't Laos... Oh, Laos did offer a draw. h5 is a pretty strange move. Even for an engine. Don't understand the dynamic. Kichalka. They're all the same person, Reapage. You don't understand. How long have you been watching my stream? How long have you been seriously watching my stream? I'm tired of this, you know. There's one player who's like playing 6 games against me with the same account. You know, I'm really interested in playing them, you know. I'll just accept their stupid draws, but I'm not going to accept more than one of their accounts from now on. They're like mocking me. Enough mocking me. But they have an engine, man. I'm just me. Don't make me time you out for being annoying. There's no way to win this position. This is a draw too, but we can just, you know, endlessly move around in circles. What do you want to do? You're the master. I can't beat computers. Sorry. There could be some play in this ending, I suppose, but I don't objectively think I'm better. It never occurred to me that Black would just keep the tension here. I probably get mated on the H file. This guy is really seemingly very strong as well. That's dumb, Repunch. Sorry. I'd rather lose than have a draw. Like, okay, dude, draws are part of the game. They're an integral part of the game. Let's just, like, pretend they're not. Yeah, in bullet chess. Am I lost yet against Mr. Slow? Draws are a really important part of the game. And a part of the rules. We are theoretically a little bit better here, I guess. See, he found bishop f4. I thought that would have been a good move against knight c8 as well. But maybe this is better than knight c8. I never have a tactic. It's insane. What if I played g5? I'm almost that desperate. I am that desperate. Drew almost. I am that desperate. Did we drop a piece yet? Did I drop a piece here? Heroku. Oh my god. What was that? Follow? We're getting follows. Guys, please donate, support the stream. Bishop takes g6. h5. My bishop's trapped. So he's trying to win my bishop. It never occurred to me that's even a thing. Anyone would be crazy enough to do that. Oh my god. Chigorn himself. Oh, King F1. Of course. I might as well just lose the pawn. I mean, whatever. King G7, of course. This is a really strange game. What is that? What is the YouTube link? We have to at least be subscribers to post links here. At least subscribe to the stream if you're going to post links. Even if it is YouTube. The least you could do. H5. Knight F7. Knight F7. If it's not, yeah, I agree. You've developed none of your pieces and you're trying to trap my bishop on h7. That's the game here. Wow. Shit is unbelievable. How am I not winning by force in this position? I'm better. I am better? Are you telling me that I'm better here? Arsenal sacrificed a pawn. I'm just happy to be alive against Arsenal fan. Obviously. For obvious reasons. Whoa. Whoa. That's not nice. Chigorin is a bad boy. Hold on a sec. Do I have back rank mate? Jesus. It's like literally playing Chigorin. It's a little bit unbelievable. Man, this guy's weird. Weird player too. Very uncompromising. Strange style. He's got all kinds of time controls here. So King G1 was stupid. King G1 was officially stupid. That's good. How's my endgame? The centralizer. Only Ars fans. Someone has a one-track mind. Jesus. Okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How am I going to defend my pawn? You can't give him a pawn or you just can resign. He's like a grandmaster. He beat me the last 4 games in a row. That's pretty insane, dude. Pretty insane. Do you play any games except for against me? 1700 bullet. Possible. Okay, what about rook f3? So I can't save the pawn. Another pawn bites the dust. Another pawn bites the dust. Another pawn bites. Oh my god. Can I defend the pawn? Yes. You can. Wow. Queen d5. No. No, the beauty. My beauty. Oh, Chigorin. Rookie 8. My Chigorin. Of course. This is ridiculous, dude. He's so strong. What do I do now? Queen g7. What am I doing? What is he doing? What are we doing? Oh no. You sacked a piece? That's not legal. He's like Nimzovich. I'm facing Nimzovich and Chigorin in the same simul. It's crazy. What are the chances of running Nimzovich and Chigorin in the same simul? I mean, it's really low percentage chance, I would think. You have that move? What? Ooh. Mr. So offering a trade of queens. That's suspicious. Must be really desperate. That's almost like offering a draw. Unheard of. He wouldn't do that unless he was truly desperate. Okay. Let's do it. How many games do we have left? Cartels are limited to one game, one player per cartel from now on. Very solid. You know what's weird about this player? I mean, who plays the Grunfeld and then plays the Grunfeld like the Nimzo or something? He's a Nimzo player who plays the Grunfeld. I guess Fischer did that. Does this win a piece? Nah. This could be interesting. Okay. My pawn is going to the 5th. I plead the 5th. Jeez. What kind of opening is one knight c3? Chess opening. King's Gambit accelerated, to be exact. Zellery. Okay, so Arsenal found it. Only forks. Look how safe he is here. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. There's no way to finish him off. Thanks for following. Arsenal, are you gonna really like cheapo me out here? Down a piece? Damn. I don't know what to do. I can't force a trade of queens, unfortunately. You'd think I would have something, but I have nothing. Or do I? There's no mate there, though. Let's say he plays queen h4. It's interesting. Queen h4. Let's say he plays queen h4. He's got like check, king f8, check, king e7. So I could do like knight d3, queen h4, take his rook. Or knight d3, queen g4, queen g4. Now I have to attack his queen with the other knight, as in knight e5. And I think I should be winning. Draw offer. Phew. Draw offer. I'm better, but is it enough to win? Mr. Slow trying to weasel his way out after putting the pressure on me here. Pop goes the weasel. mean, obviously black really doesn't have serious winning chances with his rook tied up on b6. Not my best simul. I had some awful games. I think more awful games than good ones, and a lot of people left, and we had some quick draws. So unfortunately, only like a handful of really good games here today. It's been better in the past. Can he really hold this with a bad rook? Well, I mean, if I try to oppose his rook, I'll drop pawn on d4. And it probably is a draw for sure. So objectively, I don't know. I don't know if I can win this. I don't think so. Alright. Fortunately. Alright. The important thing is that we play bishop d5. No, I'm just kidding. e4. I am down a pawn. Should I play a4? I don't know. Maybe I should play a4. a4, knight. a4, knight b6. Rook a2. a4, knight b6, rook a2. a5. I'm getting hungry. Getting hungry. That's not good. Arsenal went with the immediate queen h4, which I guess is winning for me. Okay, it's not game over. We're just trading rooks essentially, but I should be winning. All right. Nimzovich, how are you today? No way to penetrate. Every single square is guarded. Yeah, I mean, that's an insane plan. I really, when you played b5, I thought you were like a 1400 or something. I didn't understand. I was playing a strong player. Till I looked and I saw your name was there, and I was like, whoa, what is this? How can you play that move? That's crazy. What an original idea, and it actually works. "3 a.m. defense." My favorite repunch. Okay, so someone that sounded like in time pressure, which is very unusual. He must have had a break to like cook dinner or something. The one thing you never want to do is like underestimate him. I do that a lot. e5. e5 is interesting. e5, pawn takes pawn, bishop takes g5. e4 check. Ooh, don't give him a passed pawn. No, that's not happening. We're not giving him a passed pawn. To have a check on h1 doesn't do anything. Yeah, man, I mean, this guy is really strong. What a weird game. It looked like, I got him out of book in the opening, and then all of a sudden just when you think you have a good position, he started playing like this crazy genius. G5 and bishop d4. I can't believe it. I hesitated or something. Okay. Okay. Whatever. You know, I don't know how safe my king is really here. I guess it's good. But what's happening? What should I do? Ultimately. G5. No. E5, E5, E5. E5 is the plan. Forgot. E5. Oh my god. King G7. Look at that. The Grunfeld? Really? You play the Grunfeld? Okay. If you say so. I don't know, man. That seems pretty weird. It's like playing the Terminator. Rook E6. Now I have the H file. Okay. We should be winning here. Oh my god. I have mate. I didn't even see it. It's crazy. I didn't even see it until the last second. That was lucky. Alright, pawn takes pawn. You didn't see it either? Oh my god. It happened to me once against Morales, where I just like my game ended and I was like, what happened? Did he resign? No, you just got mated. Alright. Sorry, Arsenal. Nah, you were doing well. Yeah, I mean, I guess you went too far. So stupid. Do I have anything? It's unfortunate I don't have F7. Takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, king takes. I don't know. We only have, what, 2 games left? 3 games. 2 games. We only have 2 games left. Wow. This is pretty fast, Simul, because of all those draws, I guess. No tricks here. It's so sick. There's no tricks. Yeah, Summon of Town is going to be the last one. Yeah, I mean, our Astrobay played that line, man. I mean, you got to know what you're doing, and even then, it's like, I know from experience that variation is pretty dubious for black. I beat Ivanov in that line, and I've had a number of games with both colors, so Astrobay chose like a bad opening to play against me. The one game with Kormosh Adam, he survived against me, but he was lucky. The others I've won against strong players. That's a solid draw. Solid draw for one red. There's nothing here for white. I mean, maybe Karpov could try, but I don't really believe white is better. Guys, I'll be right back. I have to run. Last game. Summon on Sound. Epic Endgame. Coming soon. Sorry, everybody. Do we have winning chances here, or am I being too optimistic again? We're being too optimistic again. It's a little too optimistic. Unbelievable. Maybe I should satisfy myself with trying to hold a draw here. My king e4 is, of course, very tempting. Warmly Red, I mean, you played very, very solid yourself. I thought, well, it was weird. You played very, very dangerously, and then you, like, clamped down, and it was almost like two different games. I thought I was, like, worse, maybe, after bishop d4. It was a weird game. That's not a variation I know, but it's interesting. If you want to draw him down, oh yeah, here he goes again. Everybody's offering draws. I mean, I'm down a pawn. I'm the one who's down. I mean, don't start offering fake draws again, that you don't mean it. King e4, knight d6, bishop a3. Knight c4, king e4, knight d6, bishop f1, king c7, bishop a3, c4, king e4, king e4, king e4, king e4, king e4, knight d5. I have to be careful about how I play this. Bishop f1. Bishop f1. These knights are tied up. Bishop f1, king c7, king e4, king d6, king f5, king e7. Oh. It's weird. It's a weird position. I seem to have compensation. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to decline a draw here. Alright. I mean, it wasn't mandatory. Don't feel like you're obliged to offer a draw there. Yeah, I mean, I thought I would be better, Warmly Red. But I have to find accurate moves. That's what happens in most of my games. I play much stronger when it's like one-on-one. But when it's mini games, I just can't find the accurate moves that you need. Very accurate moves. All right, the games, we can take a quick look at a couple games. The Worm Red one, yeah. So I had a pretty big advantage. Pretty big advantage here. B6 doesn't look good. You're supposed to attack the center like directly, but the other move is queen d6. It's possible that the queen d6 is better. I like how Svidler like copied. He copied this almost immediately. Not Svidler, Kramnik, I mean. Copied this Portish game almost immediately. It's unbelievable. Portish played this, and a month later, Kramnik was playing it. It's unbelievable. That was like Bordish's last real tournament in 2010. I was there. He beat Balieski and drew with Ftachnik. I don't know though which is better, Queen D6 or Queen A5 or Queen D8. Yeah. Yeah, B6 is bad, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I played exactly like Navarra, so this was good. We followed the exact same game, wow. With a different game with Porper. Yeah, this looks crazy for black. I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead. Completely dead in the water here. Maybe white has some tactics, but I wanted to play F4 and it never worked. I wanted to play this, but it's just like bam, bam. You know, I don't know. I need time to calculate. I can't afford to lose my center. So I was confused there. Yeah, this is a mistake, but I have to find this like really, very precise moves. So I did have a good game, but you eventually were fine. Yeah, in fact, when you blockaded here, for a moment you were a tiny bit better. This is a mistake. I thought I should have played King H2 and then moved my rook behind to the H file. But it didn't occur to me till it was too late. But anyway, very solid game. Thanks for the game. Then, what happened here? I just closed my Twitch. Man, I'm hungry. Alright. Thanks for the games, guys. I'm going to take a look at the Mr. Slow and Mr. Slow and Someone on Sound games quickly. Maybe another one. Dude, why did it change my window? Why is it doing that? Oh. Well, that sucks. Sorry, guys. Unbelievable. Here. Are we good? We're good. We're good now. Sorry about that. So, yeah, that was... I hate that when it does, like, hollow mirrors. Draws with the guys and girls. I lost the big dummy. What the hell? I prematurely resigned? No, I'm losing a piece. What the hell? So 94 is just bullshit. Wow. I just made this up. Damn. It's too early. I can't do it. Weird. I had some confusion. I thought this was a line. So 94 just... I had confused it with a different position. I'm just losing here. But maybe there's something. I mean, for sure I don't have to lose a piece. Okay, I have to play d6. This is a little similar to another line. I have to play d6. I don't know if I have enough compensation. Probably not. It appears playable, but very dubious for black. So that was just my bad. Opening mishap. Yeah, I'm not playing the Schliemann really. I played it before, lost a piece there. So what was that game against open source pupil who said that they loved me? This is a weird opening. Almashi Williams. Yeah, I mean, it seemed to me like d4 is the only chance for white here. I never studied this. Then black plays knight f6. I didn't know what to do, so I took. There's no games from this position. And now Arsenal's recommendation of d6. You see, it's d6 or queen e7. If you run the computer long enough, maybe it changes its mind. I mean, I'm not sure that black's an engine, but, you know, what mistakes did they make? 2 inaccuracies. What, playing f5? Let's see. So queen e7 is debatable. I really underestimated his position. It looks fundamentally like totally crazy. Castles, knight takes c5. And now I have to play bishop b3. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to find that in a simul game. And now black's just better. I don't know, man. Bishop c5 dubious. That's the engine's second move. I wouldn't really trust this game. It's a little too perfect for black. But who knows? Never trust people with weird like names either. Open source pupil. That's a highly suspicious name. Alright, Arsenal fan. Yeah, take with the G pawn. Yeah. Arsenal fan. Bishop c5 is dubious. Alright. Yeah. So, okay. Wow, rook e1 is engine number 1 move. I'm honestly surprised. I thought DE5 was the main line. I know this is a line. This is a dangerous line too. I didn't realize this is really a good move. Okay, rook e1, d6. You just play quietly. Wow. This is actually one of the 3 main lines. I thought this was best. I thought white was just better here. Takes, queen d5, knight c5, bishop g5. Maybe it's not that bad. So maybe your line is better, rook e1. I never play this. So h3 and now I played bishop d7. Jesus Christ. Well, what else am I going to do? You know, it's pretty obvious that's the best move. So this is actually proper play. And now you actually play the engine move here, a4. Jesus. I told you Arsenal was a computer. Did you know this was like a main move? Wow, a4 has the best score for white. No. Bishop g5? Knight a3 has a better score, but this sample size is so small. So this is like proper game. For some reason I thought you played something, you know, not main line, but looks like flawless. We're following Vasyukov, Sean Talbot, 1982. And now a5. Ooh, that's a sneaky move. I mean, obviously on a5 I'm playing bishop a7. Sean Talbot probably wrote a book on this. Yeah, trap it. White's just slightly better. Yeah. Yeah, you could have played a5. Wow, the computer wants to play pawn takes pawn here. Novelty. Maybe this is seriously better. E takes d, c takes d, d5 to find the center. And then it looks like some kind of... It looks like some kind of Joko. Like a Yobava Joko variation. Wow. Knight c3, bishop f5. It's a Yobava Ripun Bansal Joko. This actually might be better for me than the line I played in the game. But okay. This was a decent game, it turned out. Well, I had d5? No, you had d5. Okay. I had d5. Yeah, that's weird. There's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, we'll have to have a better look at this game. I'll have a look at this game off stream. This is actually okay what I did here. Wow. I thought I was like fishing completely. I thought I had gone completely off. I missed d5. I mean, I saw d5, but I didn't think it did anything. I just didn't see the point of d5. Wow. Black's like clearly better after d5. d5 followed by the monstrous knight d7. It's so scary. But apparently there's just like nothing for you to do, and you're like losing on the queen side. This is crazy. That's crazy. There's no way I can find that. Alright, man, we'll have to have a better look at that game. I need to take a proper look at that game. Mr. Slow, perfect game. I was better. He played this crazy move. Jesus Christ. Bishop d7? Ulf Anderson had this position with white. Paunovic. Ribley. Black has lost like every single game. But check this out. What's his name? Mr. Slow plays the novelty of the year, Bishop d7. And I'm like, oh shit, it's Asterbait. That's crazy, dude. He plays Bishop d7, theoretical novelty. Oh my god. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I guess I must have looked at this, you know. I just was kind of, for some reason, I was unsure about this. But it looks like it's clearly good for me. So the better move is knight d5, which he would have played. And then he does a double capture. But I mean, what a weird idea, man. I really underestimated this. I thought it was just like a weaker player and they're doing something crazy. But knight a7 and black is okay. Wow, this is really bizarre. And knight g4. Perfect move. And my move is a mistake. Oh shit, I should just play e3. I was really panicking when he played knight g4. Okay, this is a really weird game, man. So that's two interesting games. Imre Bardi got in trouble. Tomas got in trouble. But this game, this was weird, right? I don't know about Turbo-san. Tombo-san is playing something called Literally an Engine right now. I was a little sus of this game, to be honest. C4 theoretical novelty. No, it's been played twice. I was like, what is that? There's some random guy in Argentina who's played this twice. I literally didn't know what to do, but I shouldn't have given up my center. Fundamentally, this is a mistake for black. Again, I'm like kind of underestimating my opponent because they played a weird opening. And you're going to see, like, I think they played perfectly. But the move I'm really queuing in on is Bishop d4. If Bishop d4 was engine instead of Bishop e2, I would be highly suspicious of my opponent. Oh, this actually happened in a game from 2021. a3, a lot of second best moves. Now h3, second best move. I thought a long time here about playing Bishop f5. I realized, it's only now that I realized I was in trouble. G4 is not an engine move. This is more of a human move. I thought I was okay after knight e4, h4 forced, and now bishop h5 dubious, bishop g7, rook g8. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, bishop d4 isn't even a consideration. Why would you normally want to... I don't see the benefit. You know, why would you put your bishop on a square where it literally is prone to being attacked? Unless, like, the computer said, hey, play bishop d4. But anyway, you can't base, you have to prevent c5. It doesn't prevent c5, and it's the best move. Ironically, c5. But, ironically, black's best move is c5. But I didn't like it. I didn't understand what it really does. I didn't like this. I didn't see this, or maybe I did. Yeah, but I just hung the game. I mean, I don't know if they're using an engine or not. Doesn't really matter. Wow. Okay. If your opponent plays knight c3 here, you're definitely playing against an engine. Bishop e6 isn't even the best move. Rook f8. Now bishop f5, second best move. And now bishop h7 question mark. So he's not an engine. He's actually not an engine. Engine. I missed 95. No, I mean, I just played badly. I don't think he's a computer. He played too many not best moves. Why didn't I play 95? It's pretty amazing that after blundering my e6 pawn, I'm still alive here. 95 sacking his queen. I don't think I saw that. I saw similar ideas in one position, but not here. So this is like one blunder too many. I mean, after this, it's like I'm just totally lost. I didn't even see knight f5. If I had seen knight f5, maybe I would have played a couple more moves. But that was my worst game ever. Literally my worst game ever. Probably my worst game of all time. I don't know. It's pretty close. Horrifying in every respect. Repunj lost, played too fast. Haruku, we got a good opening against him. The London system guy just resigned after g6. He was depressed. The other guys, those two Sri Lankan players just left. That sucks. They insisted on playing and then they both left after 4 moves. Masturbate lost. Pyrat had a bad game, and then someone unsound. Chiclaw lost. Celine Dion didn't even make the first move. Sneaky Chessmaster left. The other guy blundered. Lunch Papa quick draw. And so the only thing we've got left is someone unsound. Man, I didn't know. I thought this could be Arsenal. Knight f6. Yuri Yakovich. So Yuri Yakovich doesn't play knight e5. What about Sladgie? Oh, I had this with you, Arsenal. No wonder I was thinking it was you. It was you I had this game against before, and so someone unsound prepared based on our game. Damn, you won that game? No, I lost that game. You won this game against me. Same variation. You know what's interesting though? Knight c3 is the best scoring move, but no one has played the knight bd2, and I thought about this, but I wasn't enthusiastic. You know, it's just like this sort of setup is. It just seems kind of lame. Like I'm just blocking my bishop. Like what does this do? It just doesn't seem great. So what's the point? It's like a delayed knight e5. Alright, knight e5, bishop d7, knight d7. He's already studied this. Knight d7. Our game was different. We had the same exact game. Wow, queen d1 is more accurate. Yeah, of course no one could find that. The queen d1, the delight. Queen d1, knight f6, queen a4, knight d7. We have e5 there. We can't even repeat. That's funny. Alright, so CD, and black is better already. I don't believe it. Black is better. Chess isn't fair if black is better here. This is unbelievable. I'm like walking into his preparation. This is all prepared. Jesus Christ. So this guy, Serge van der Veeren, played a3, but I mean that's a massive weakening and waste of time. Why would you prefer a3 to bishop d2? Like, there's absolutely no call for that. So Sladgie with a novelty, bishop d2. And now someone on Sound's preparation wasn't deep enough because he would have found queen e6. Jeez. Queen e6. Yeah, a3, now I've looked it up, gets a dubious in the book. a3 gets dubious. Queen e6, keeping the tension. d5, knight d5, knight d5, queen d5, bishop d4, queen d1, rook takes, knight takes, a3, knight c6, and offer a draw. That's what I would do. You know, oh my god. Maybe this guy will take a draw. I'm down a doubled isolated pawn after that. Next time I'll take the draw. That might be like kind of a problem. So we have this, and then perfect move. Yeah, I didn't expect knight a5. I don't know. I didn't know if it was you or Arsenal fan, but I expected something like castles, queenside thing, keeping the tension here. I didn't expect you to play knight a5 this early. That's the engine second choice. So now I got too cocky as usual. Yeah, it's like my poker game. I have bipolar disorder. I'm like constantly too aggressive. I like open positions, and so I gravitate toward this like pawn sack. I lost to a lichess like that at a Nimzo a couple years ago, where I just went nuts and sacrificed my g2 pawn. I'm sure I'm hung up with like sacrificing pawns. This just doesn't work. Damn. But I mean, I'm not accustomed to this structure. I don't play this line against the Chigorin. We get this sort of structure. I'm not used to playing this, so it didn't even occur to me to play f3. Honestly, I'm already like a little uncomfortable because I don't normally play this kind of position. So I thought, all right, this will be cool. And now Sladgie finds the best move, queen b1. The anti someone on Sound. The problem is this queen exchange. I have to do it, and it fixes, you know, the h pawn. I'm so lucky I didn't lose here. Wow. It looks like I was busted. Really busted. But I'm just lucky I can hold on to that pawn. Computer thinks you're better by 2.6. My god. I didn't think it was that bad. Jeez. And so this was this big mistake. You have to keep the lockdown on my e-pawn, which obviously makes total sense. I mean, what am I gonna do? Like, I have to. Wow, I'm just screwed. I have to take it. Oh, yeah, that's horrible. But I mean, there's nothing else I could have done. I'm just lost. I'm lucky I'm okay now. Yeah, you messed it up. Yeah, you let me open the position. And I knew I should play bishop f3, but I was like, okay, lazy. I would have played probably bishop f1. It was nice of you to offer a draw, though. King e4 was the other move, but I didn't like knight d5. So the plan was to play bishop f1. The other interesting move was a4, but I thought probably bishop f1. No, I don't have... don't know what I'm thinking with like king d6, by the way. What am I thinking with this move? This doesn't do anything. Yeah, man, honestly, like, you're still much better. Okay, it would have been a long fight. You know, and I'm not certain you're winning, but you definitely don't really have losing chances. I was a little too optimistic here. I thought I had some chance. a4, a5. Bishop f1. Yeah, this is a bit tough, man. Thanks for the draw. One blunder. Alright, everybody. So, final score. Yeah, a lot of bad games where the people didn't finish the game and stuff. 13 wins, 9 draws, 3 losses, sort of. Alapin line, what? What? Arsenal where? The Alapin? Oh. Analysis stream. I've played this, you know, quite a bit. But by a different move order. Oh no, that's different. I would have my queen on c7. b5. After knight c3, opponent played bishop e7 and crushed you. Ah, that's the engine's #1 move. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, I hate like strengthening your center. That happened in a game. Masturbate, you're weird, man. He sacks a pawn. Well, I mean, you know, you're not obliged to play knight c3 either, by the way. I mean, it seems like you could play other moves. So what's the plan? Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, there is something to this. It's kind of like Polish. Maybe it's not that stupid. Bishop b7. Okay, so this is the critical line. He takes. And it's basically a Polish where we've sacked a pawn, which is not that unusual. Yeah, I mean, it looks playable. I don't think I wouldn't risk it with black in a long game, but I probably played worse things. Yeah, it seems like a reasonable try in a fast time control Arsenal fan for black, like rapid or blitz. It's playable. I think you just have to be really careful, you know. But it's also possible to not play knight c3. So let's see. Knight f3, bishop b7. Can you avoid, you know, really a confrontation on the queen side? If here, you know, I mean, the question is like, this is nothing. So let's just say you know, is this going to turn into a St. George defense for black? I mean, is that what it is? You're not obliged to play knight c3 if you don't want to. I think we're transposing to the St. George here, most likely. So I think you should think about it as an option, you know, not necessarily playing knight c3. Try that and see if you like it better. But objectively, you know, grabbing the pawn is like you're gonna have to play carefully. Interesting line, man. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, the g5. I mean, no, h6 and g5 in the St. George is probably a known idea. Guys, we'll see you later. Thanks everyone for playing, and I'll try to be back if I live until tomorrow. Usually these simuls take a lot out of me. Bye-bye. Alright, guys, thanks for playing. Thanks to the raid from Tranquilizer. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Thanks for your support. For those of you who did donate, we need your support due to perpetual brokenness. We will be back, hopefully, tomorrow morning. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.